Last month, state lawmakers successfully redrew a congressional map to include a second black majority district that met the demands of civil rights activists before the January 31st deadline. However, a new lawsuit against the map has now resurfaced on the same day as the map's deadline. Colin Vidro spoke with lawmakers in central Louisiana and tells us what this means for the region if the map is approved.
My complaint with the map is not that the attempt is to provide a second district. It is the manner in which it was done and the fact that it doesn't meet any of the basic criteria of fairness for anybody in the district.
The Call A.V. Landry lawsuit filed by 12 non-black registered voters on January 31st alleges that Louisiana's new constitutional map violates the U.S. Constitution through racially biased gerrymandering. The suit claims that lawmakers aim to maximize African-American voters' voting strength by separating them from their communities and consolidating them into two districts.
Well, it splits our parish, which some people would argue that gives us two congressmen. I would argue that it diminishes our influence with the congressman, because if we are a major population for any one congressman, then you get more of their attention.
After a 5-day session that ended on January 19th, lawmakers passed Senate Bill 8 that allows for the state to create a second black majority district. Some Senate lawmakers, such as State Senator Mike Reese of Leesville and State Representative Jason DeWitt of Boyce, showed support for the new map, stating that the new map preserves strong conservatism in Congress, and while it's not an ideal map, this one will hopefully be approved by U.S. District Judge Shelley Dick. But while the bill passed, House Speaker Pro Tem Mike Johnson of Pineville was one of 16 lawmakers that voted against the bill during special session.
I come from a city that we have elected in the past for 20-something years an African-American mayor in a 70% white area. So it's not a racial thing. It's a common sense and fairness thing. And it's not fair that you have a district drawn like a snake that goes all the way from Caddo Parish to Baton Rouge that's only a few miles wide. It's real easy to categorize it as a racial issue, but it's not.
The new lawsuit argues that creating a second majority black district without racial gerrymandering is impossible, and that Cenla State Senator Glenn Womack's map did not consider communities of interest. A compact congressional redistricting plan was proposed, but it would turn Congresswoman Julia Letlow's 5th congressional district into a new majority black district, which would potentially impact the map's adoption before the 2024 elections. Johnson and other Cenla lawmakers agree that this map needs to be approved soon.
I'm hoping that the courts will rule on it quickly and that we can get back to drawing a map that is more consistent with common sense and with what is fair for everybody, white and black. I think there's a way to do it.
In Pineville, for News Channel 5, I'm Colin Vidros.